Honkai Star Rail. 1.6 stream. Let's see what Ruan Mei is gonna do. Waiting. It is 6:29. Waiting. I've came here for the code. Where are the codes in the HSR live stream? I keep forgetting. I'm gonna go bottom left. Surely the codes aren't blocked bottom left. Not like it matters, honestly. Oh, I gotta turn this junk back up.
Mr. Screw'em, member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader. Not to mention the savior of inorganic life throughout the universe.
Okay.
You recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now, if I can just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of broadcasting has been duly recognized by Noose.
He's talking
himself.
to a hologram, though.
Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Owlbert the title of Member 85.
Member 81, Ruan Mei. Oh, she seemed like a kind and elegant person in the simulated universe. A little distant, though, but what if I ask a bad question? Since when does Albert ask bad questions?
This little bird has an active imagination.
Quit daydreaming!
Madam Herder!
The program is about
She
to
is
start!
angry.
What are you waiting for? A trailer or something?
She screamed at her.
I thought member 4, Pokemon,
Oh, Peppy!
had gotten rid of most of the
So
society
cute.
members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
What is that?
Madam Herta, open zone. Class 1, clearance zone. Permission status. Madam Ruan Mei.
Oh,
There's much you
hello.
don't know about the space station. It's
Wait, she has little
master
pets?
expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be
New her to
forced
space
to
station
let others
area?
concede
I
them.
guess. She controls little pets.
A genius move.
Who is that? Oh, Dr. Ratio. Why does he have a stone head? What? Wait, how is his head made of stone? I thought it was a new character.
Do try to think for yourself.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight.
Asta's
of
on fire
destruction.
now.
No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Okay.
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
Okay. Pretty screen here. Okay. Guys, first coda. Damn. Bro, I feel like they should have something on here that tells you can go to Hoyer Lab and like insta redeem all these. I don't know. Waiting. Oh, he's there in the flesh. You forgot Dr. Ratio is a character coming? Yeah, same. I'm not gonna lie.
If you didn't know already, I'm Albert.
Like, we have Black Swan and Sparkle coming. You know what you're caring about. Dr. Ratio.
And divine special program. On today's program, we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society. Oh, why don't you introduce yourselves? Madam Herta, care to kick us off?
Whatever. Herta here.
Madam Herta, we said, remember? Enthusiasm.
Is Dr. Ratio the bird?
Seriously?
No, it's this guy with the book.
Hello, I'm Herta.
Now we're talking. And let's not forget the new face of
Herta
the
woke
block,
up mad today.
Madam Ruan Mei.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm Ruan Mei.
I suppose that makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. I never thought I'd be interviewing all 3 of you at the same time. I guess the great news must
Dude,
have
this
finally
1.6
recognized my
art
potential.
is so beautiful.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a scheduled space station visit. Lucky for you, we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way, participating in your program was a way of maximizing the utility of our itinerary. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Ah, Skrilla likes to maximize the things he can control and minimize the things he can't.
We saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herta Space Station. Intelligence available for release indicates the following. Madam Ruan Mei has commandeered one of the space station zones for biological science experiments.
I like to avoid attracting too much attention with my experiments, and the station had a sealed-off area available. Herta was kind enough to lend it to me.
Big enough to spread across 3 levels. This area is a brand new domain waiting for us in version 1.6. Welcome to Herta Space Station Seclusion Zone. Due to the secrecy surrounding the zone, there's currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Rebuttal. Your
There's
assertion
bugs.
excludes the existence of inorganic life operating in the area.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is set to unfold in this new domain.
Wait.
They got the
so
little
you
marshmallow
still
dudes, though.
need the seclusion zone, Ruan Mei?
I do. My research has encountered a few anomalies. I was hoping the Trailblazer could do me a small favor.
Favor?
Small.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the second
New
part,
area?
but
Wow.
this
You haven't
is a
gotten all
golden
the chests
age
in the
for
10 Lords
biological
area.
science.
Same.
No problem too big or too small, right? And version 1.6's brand new Trailblaze continuance.
I need to, though. I need to get my gems up. I need to get my gems
Trailblazers
up.
will encounter Madam Ruan Mei for the first time. They'll need to work closely with her to solve the headaches of Herta Space Station.
For example?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ruan Mei has been cultivating.
I'm afraid that's the nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
Not to mention, the space station is hiding more secrets than you might have thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Nothing a small favor can't fix, right?
I feel like they're just yapping right now.
What could go wrong?
In Mr. Albert's
Like, what are they
previous
even talking about,
broadcasts,
sir?
the adoption of a light-hearted tone usually indicates the presence of a formidable challenge.
My beak is sealed. This is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our Trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madam Ruan Mei?
There we go. Thought we were never gonna get to it. Look at those legs. Okay. She strums her guitar.
Madam Ruan Mei is an ice-type character following the path of harmony and member 80.
I feel like her animations aren't that crazy, no?
From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
Was that all of her
That's
stuff?
right. Biological science is a boundless field.
It looks
I
like she
really
does
have time
Kazuha
for
ult.
leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
I'm trying to go Ruan Mei into
I
Black
was
Swan
curious.
into
Is
Sparkle.
there a story behind your
Potentially.
name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating. What a spellbinding tradition.
I believe you may be laying it on a little thick.
She is
Mr.
like that
Albert.
one demon
Are
in
you
Demon
hoping
Slayer.
for something in return?
What, the one with the balls?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame Ruan Mei?
No, that's the twins.
Trailblazers agree with
I know who
me.
you're talking about.
Let me remind you that a genius's
I forgot
blessing
what they
isn't
look
always
like, though.
a
But I know what
result
you're
of
talking about.
generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? You tell me.
Many individuals have a hidden side. Ergo, Trailblazers' encounter with Ruan Mei
Balls?
may
Yeah,
hold
there's like a
surprises.
Japanese like
Spoiler
hide and
alert,
seek
Doc.
game.
I think it's
With,
time we took a look at what this elegant
you know,
scholar
like
can
kickballs.
do on the battlefield. Don't you?
I forget what it's
My
called.
basic attack, Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target, while my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies.
Dude, her
There's
abilities
also
don't
my
even look
ultimate.
like they do ice
Petals
damage.
to stream, repose and dream, which creates a field.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen. A work of art, madam.
Within the field, allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying
Okay.
their action, and inflicting them with additional ice damage.
You have a knack for exploiting an enemy's
Does that mean she can
weakness,
delay like
Ruan Mei.
Welt? Can you do like
Say,
Ruan Mei
and we didn't
sustain?
even mention her technique, Silken Serenade, which allows the team to automatically trigger an effect equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle. In the simulated universe, when Ruan Mei possesses
Dude, why do they
Silken
use
Serenade,
hieroglyphics for their
and when an
gameplay in the
ally
live
attacks
stream?
a simulated universe enemy,
you see
the
that?
battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked.
It's like
The
literally
attack ignores
hieroglyphics.
weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all enemies. Breaking a weakness can trigger the weakness break effect that corresponds to the attacker's
But they did
own type.
99k
Not only
damage.
that, in the simulated universe, for every blessing possessed, the toughness-reducing damage of the current attack is increased, and extra additional ice damage is dealt.
Wait, she's busted for
Very
Simuni.
good. Sounds to me like you have an interest in testing
Wait,
the
you can like
simulated
one tap the
universe.
boss's
After
toughness,
Trailblazers
like the
get
final
to know
boss if you have Ruan Mei.
another scholar with connections to the Genius Society will be appearing in this Trailblaze Continuance.
Oh, I assume you're referring to
Sparkle
the
is literally
gentleman with
Yoi,
the
but she is Quantum
alabaster head.
and Hu Tao.
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
Gentlemen, my foot.
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
Sounds like you two are well acquainted. Without further ado,
Pay to win
allow
shit
me
game.
to introduce him.
Dr. Ratio. What does this guy sound like? This is literally like Wander if he wasn't short. Where is Xueyi? True. That's all I care about. Holy.
Veritas Ratio, or
He
Dr.
calculated the
as he's
ratio.
known, is an imaginary type character following the path of the hunt. He belongs to a different noose-worshipping organization, the Intelligentsia Guild.
Which is why I can't stand the sight of him.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various fields who act in isolation. In contrast, the Intelligentsia Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge, allowing for a broad church of followers of Noose who work towards furthering this end.
Question. Does the current universe derive greater benefit from the unparalleled talents of the
Jordan
Genius
Paul
Society
Harrow.
or the
Okay,
mutual
okay.
learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure
Wander and I'll
you
hype the
wanna go
mix?
there?
Yeah, that's actually who he is. Wander plus I'll hype them.
Is that why Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science? A desire to share scientific knowledge?
Exactly! Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic programs.
and yells at people until they burst into tears.
Strict teachers make for good students, and any student who makes it to the end of a program will be an expert scholar in their respective field.
And an emotional wreck.
Ignorance is an ailment, the expungement of which only our Dr. Ratio can achieve.
Skrillin be emoting?
and
Yeah,
which
he keeps
entails
like popping up a little
necessary hardship.
emoji.
By which you mean the destruction
But
of
it's the same
any and
emoji.
all self-esteem.
His creations have helped many worlds look beyond their borders and step
He's
into
accidentally
the
pressing
future.
the emote.
I feel like we might
Me and my bro,
accidentally
we
be
accidentally
discussing
emote in
Perhaps
battle.
I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known. It's time for us to assess his prowess on the battlefield.
During his basic attack, Mind is Might, Dr. Ratio brandishes his codex, dealing imaginary damage to a single target.
Question: why does he carry a codex with him?
Well,
Damn, he just smacks them with the
intellectuals
book.
enjoy persuading others with quotes. I
feel like that
Dr.
basic attack was a little bit
Ratio
delayed.
takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr. Ratio's skill, intellectual midwifery, deals imaginary damage to a single target, while his talent, Cogito Ergo Sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill. As a rigorous academic researcher, Dr. Ratio pays close attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his ultimate, three-step paradox.
Am I
The good
bugging? I
doctor
didn't see the
summons a
follow-up
leaning
attack.
tower, and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of maximum pain. The
Okay,
target
but his
enemy
ult
suffers
is so
imaginary
cool for it to
damage
be
and is
single
afflicted with
target.
Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the target. And when using his technique, Mold of Idolatry, Dr. Ratio creates a dimension and taunts nearby
Oh, that's kind of fire.
When
He
attacking an
spawns in
enemy
a
within the
statue as like a
dimension to enter
decoy.
battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear those 5 statues are made in his own image. Ergo, Dr. Ratio
That's kinda
suffers
clean.
from a certain degree of
That's
narcissism.
kind of clean.
To put it mildly,
Follow-up is him throwing the
Also in
glowing
version 1.6,
Toblerone.
Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of 2 siblings, very different from the other, yet bound to her all the same. It's Hanya's elder sister, Xueyi.
Xueyi's the older sister? Ah. This is what I've been waiting for! Dude, look how sick her animations are. They might have peaked her Xueyi. I don't know when they're gonna top this.
Xueyi is a quantum-type character
And her
following
splash
the
rate is
path
crazy.
of destruction, whose original body was replaced long ago with a permanent puppet system. The system was constructed for Xueyi on behalf of the Ten Lords Commission. The commission agreed that for every culprit Xueyi apprehended, she would be rewarded with a half-day's wake span.
A reasonable arrangement.
Better than my one. Like her sister Hanya, Xueyi
emoted
is
again.
a formidable presence on the battlefield. Xueyi's basic attack,
Yeah, they
Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a
uploaded
target enemy.
an
Her
animated
skill,
version of the light
Iniquity
cone.
Obliteration, can deal quantum damage
Wait,
to a single
actually,
target
I knew she
and
was the older
adjacent
sister. They
enemies.
say that in the
And
light
as a
cone.
judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Xueyi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Xueyi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness,
Okay, but look how
stacks of
crazy
karma
her
are
animations are.
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Xueyi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy, dealing quantum damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation, can deal quantum damage to a single target and toughness depletion that ignores weakness types. The more toughness depleted, the greater the damage.
Wait,
Breaking weaknesses
she can do weakness
irrespective of
without
type.
having the weakness
these
break?
Sanjo natives are
The same
cold-blooded.
element?
When Xueyi uses
That's
her
kinda
technique,
crazy.
Summary Execution, to attack an enemy and enter
Yeah,
battle,
she ignores
deals
the
quantum
element.
damage to all enemies.
Okay, surely she's busted.
Yes, sir.
Surely she's
It's
busted.
time. We talked about version 1.6's banners. During the first phase of version 1.6 is the character of Vanwarps, Floral Triptych, and a Lost Soul.
Xueyi on
Trailblazers
Ruan
can
Mei
obtain the
banners,
limited
yes.
5-star characters Ruan Mei and Blade,
Yes.
respectively. Not to mention, the 4-star character Xueyi will
No,
be joining
Blade. I have
version
to skip
1.6's
Blade. I want
first
him so
phase
bad.
character warp.
I can't get Blade. There's no
It's
shot I can
Bandage
get Blade.
Guy.
Now,
There's just
during
no
the
shot
second
I can
phase
get
of version
Blade.
1.6 in the character event warps, Pantoray
Damn,
and
that Dr. Ratio
Nezudorma,
banner is,
Trailblazers can obtain the limited
that's a
5-star
banner.
characters Dr. Ratio and Kafka, respectively.
I wondered when that lady might be making a return.
I'll be glad to see the back of her.
Then let's not forget
Now,
Lycos.
what is her to mean by
In
that? Because I agree
1.6's
with her.
first phase
I agree
Lycon
with her.
event warp, the drop
I'm
rate
trying to
of
see
the
the back of
5-star
Kafka too.
Lycon,
Hold
my
up.
past self
Hold
in the
up.
mirror, will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence Lycon event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Lycon, the unreachable side, will also be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase will also see the 5-star Lycon,
Then
the
what is this
baptism of
guy's
pure
light code
thought,
there?
entering the Lycon event warp.
Bathing relaxes both the body and the mind. It is of great benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
Check out the yellow ducky.
Can we get a Kafka
And
like
finally,
this?
in
You know?
the aforementioned Bygone Reminiscence Lycon event warp, the
Ratio
drop
is
rate
built
of the
like you.
5-star
No, Ratio is built
Lycon,
like me.
patience is all you
Hold up.
need, will also
Pause.
be boosted. Whew. Lycons, it's been
Enjoying
a
some leisure
I
reading
think
in the
it's time
tub.
for some mental recuperation. Stay tuned for more updates.
Give that's Lily Fermata art. Yeah, but like, what if there's like Fermata V2? You know, we're getting new light cones in the shop. Wait, is that this patch or 2.0? I forgot. I think it's 2.0 that they're adding it. No. I want to know what light cones we're getting in the Forgotten Hall shop. Wait, I should make... Hold up, I gotta be proactive, I gotta be proactive, I gotta be proactive. Bro, I should have just live recorded it. I'm trolling. Is what it is, is what it is, is what it is. Oh, you know who tweets that junk all the time? Envy. Envy, tweet. I need to yoink. I need to yoink. I need to yoink. Any typers? Bro, just go to Hoyle Lab.
Welcome back, Trailblazers! Now that we've introduced our new characters, it's time to delve deeper into version 1.6. First up, something that's about to make a big splash on the space station.
What is this? Oh, the guy we saw in the trailer. Wait, his musical is kind of jammer though. This is literally True Sting V2. This is like retro. What? He sends a spirit bomb at you.
I can see how that would make a big splash.
He has a spirit
recall
bomb?
someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation, Madame Ruan Mei did encounter a certain anomaly. An anomaly in the form
has a
of a
spirit
Swarm
bomb.
King prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity, Star Crusher, Swarm King Scaricabaz. Thanks to an incident during the experiment, this borehole planet's old crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
There's that light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
Fool me once? Shame on you. Fool me twice? I kick your butt.
Really?
Don't panic. Madame Ruan Mei has shared with us one of her research papers.
You have yet to clear Swarm 4?
Scaricabaz.
Okay, but do you
Analysis
play
of
the game?
asexual propagation
If you don't play the
performance
game, then you
induced
haven't
by
cleared
specific
Swarm.
gene
You're like chilling.
sequences. Let's start with the abstract and keywords, shall we?
Wow, ice and imaginary.
Get to the
I wonder who that
point.
follows.
Leave it to me. Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense propagative capabilities. When in its multiply state, the Swarm King produces more of its own kind with every attack it sustains.
Wait,
It's so
every
chunky.
attack? So the swarm just keeps multiplying the more we fight it? Somebody's getting fired.
However, this multiply state is also when the Swarm King is most vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right.
It's
As
about a
highlighted in the
boom.
paper's conclusion, maintain your focus on the Swarm King's toughness. Time the weakness break just right, and Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz can be defeated. Furthermore, after completing the 1.6
Coco, how have
Trailblaze
you not
continuous
cleared
mission,
Swarm 5?
Echo
You
of
play
War,
every day.
Borehole Planet's old crater.
Wait,
will
it's a
become
new
fate.
weekly boss?
Complete this challenge to obtain the advanced trace level up material. Past evils of the Borehole Planet disaster.
Are all biological entities in this location characterized
Wait,
by
new
aggression?
emote. He went like this. He went like.
It is reasonable to conduct such experiments
this.
within a sealed-off area.
Fear not.
New
There are some
emote.
sweet and lovable characters too. In a bid to boost the space station's research developments, Trailblazers
New
have been
text
assigned an
box.
important mission.
Look, they're like
Nurture
little
and care
marshmallow
for
cats.
the newly arrived little life forms.
I'm counting on you, friends.
There won't
Critters.
be any accidents or anomalies this time, right?
Probably not. Look how adorable these little guys are. In the Critter Pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the Nurturing Manual. They can learn cultivation specifics and successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures.
Critter
Seeing these little
evolution?
critters explore and frolic through the cabin is enough to put a smile on the face of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in gratifying emotional and
Critter
physical
fusion.
responses. Conclusion. A profoundly ingenious construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process
I don't think
might
it's
even
breeding
result
because
in
you
mutations
take
and
two
special breeds.
and they turn into one.
And just between us,
So it's like
during
fusion.
the event, Trailblazers have
You
the
can
chance to
play as
transform
Peppy.
into and experience what it's like to be Peppy.
So
Interesting.
cute.
Maybe I should add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of the simulated universe, this update is a real game
Ooh, I see
changer
free
with
standard
significant
fates.
new features. Version 1.6
Dude, free to
will add
plays need
another
like
fresh
30
update to the
more fates, I
simulated
think, to get the
universe with
selector.
brand new
If you haven't spent any
DLC,
jades.
Gold and gears.
Ron May played a major role
I
in
just
this
want
update.
Branya, please.
Indeed. In simulated universe,
Wait,
Gold
I'm gonna
and
be
Gears,
so broke
Ruan
if I
Mei has
get
developed a
Branya.
simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27, Emperor Rupert.
Emperor Rupert was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius Society. It proclaimed itself Emperor and initiated the widely known Machine Empire crisis, the First Emperor's War. The war serves as an excellent historical source for Ionic research.
This latest update adds the path of erudition and daringly experiments
Erudition
with separating dice from paths.
The dice come with 6 slots for equipping various dice-based effects. By collecting Trailblaze secrets, you can
Erudition
unlock
pass.
even more
Serval is
dice-based
eating.
effects.
Serval
As
keeps
Trailblazers
winning every
delve
patch.
deeper
It's
into the
not even
challenges,
funny.
they can
It's
acquire
not even
more
funny.
powerful dice
It's not
spaces
even
and
funny.
unlock new
It's
ways
not
to
even.
play.
It's not even.
Trailblazers
Erudition
can swap
pack.
out the
I'm locked
faces
in.
on their dice, combining effects from multiple paths to create unprecedented,
Wait, so
powerful
a whole
combinations.
new
For
sim universe?
example, when using Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the
What,
nihility,
that's sick.
you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You could assemble a die that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields higher rewards in battles, or one that incorporates both effects.
Clear golden
Wow.
gears and voila! Neural impulse is all yours.
Do you
Use
think
it
the
to
level
unlock
5
different
is going
talents
to be
and
like mega
increase your
hard?
combat gains.
In other words, it mirrors the
Like
ability
Swarm
tree
was?
found in the simulated universe.
It's gotta be. It's gotta
Get
be.
ready for a thrilling addition to version 1.6 of the
Wait,
simulated
I'm
universe.
hyped for Erudition path. That sounds
Intracognition
crazy.
system. When moving across the simulated universe board, self-consciousness changes
who is
may
that?
be triggered, leading to diverse story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the storylines through continuous gameplay, ultimately unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the
This is
eons.
way too denka. I don't even know what that
Count your
is.
blessings! A new simulated universe to explore. Trailblazers, I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Now that we've covered the major updates in the simulated universe, it's time to talk about a special invite. In
Okay, but
version
also if you haven't
1.6,
cleared Swarm, you're
Trailblazers
missing
will
out on
receive an
so much
invitation
free
from the
loot.
Department of Ecology
Swarm
to
gives you
participate
like
in a
5k
special
jades.
test.
The Department of Ecology? What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct scent plugin yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently unlock Despair Mode.
Despair.
mode. I hear Trailblazers are seasoned trash can explorers. I'm sure their noses can handle it.
Don't be so sure. The difficulty curve isn't for the faint of heart, which is why we like to remind all
Wait, so it's actually
Trailblazers
gonna
that
be like a
illusions
cool
created
boss
by these
rush.
scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're well
Wait,
prepared before
was that a
engaging
different
in
cock
battle.
animation?
Example: deploy distinct scent plugins before commencing the simulated trial to attain varied bonuses in battle.
That's
Wait,
right.
is this like
Immerse yourself in
HSR's
your favorite scent, say cedarwood,
oh, what is the boss
and you
event
might
called
just
in Genshin?
encounter some familiar friends.
What's this? A garlic-flavored, abundant ebon deer?
That sounds delicious.
Hey, snap out of it! Need I remind
Vagabond.
everyone?
Yeah,
The
this
scent
is
may be
HSR's
tempting, but
Vagabond.
it's crucial to exercise self-control. Version 1.6 will also see the
Wait, who was that
return
about
of
to go
the
Super
Planet
Saiyan?
Fisher and realm
Did you
of
see
the
that?
strange
Final
events.
phase, they were about to go
During
Super
these
Saiyan.
events, successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion will
Yes,
yield double
yes.
rewards for a set
Goat.
number of times.
Genshin wishes
Conclusion.
that they could have 2 extra artifacts.
Relaxation and fun await.
We ain't done with you yet.
Pure
Remember
fiction.
Mr. Cien from the Cienjo Lao Fu? He recently acquired a talking parrot called Yotza that can blur truth with falsehood.
It's you, isn't it?
What? Slander! As I was saying,
Where did I put my phone?
Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. Cien and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Okay, but why is that Savarog
Permanent
picture so
challenge?
cold?
You mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In Pure Fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rack up a high score. Each phase of Pure Fiction comes with its own set of buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation to maximize points.
Observation
Dude, there's gonna be
indicates that
so
high
much you can
scores
do this
hinge on the
patch.
right cure.
Oh my, I'm gonna like
Conclusion.
forget some stuff that you
Consider
can
the
do.
nature of enemies and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Dude, I feel like
A quick
Ruan Mei's
update,
animations are kind of
In
mid.
each phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar jades. And guess what? Completing specific stages for the first time will earn you the 4-star character links.
Wait, a free links. That's huge.
720 stellar jades?
You heard it here first.
Wait, free
And
links
version
is
1.6
fat.
Forgotten
That's
Hall,
huge.
Memory of Chaos is set to expand with stages 11 and 12. Securing a 3-star victory in these new stages grants an extra 120 stellar jades. Combine that with the first 10 stages, and you're looking at a grand total of 720 stellar jades. Trailblazers who complete these 2 permanent challenge modes can also earn a
It's
new
in the new
currency,
map
which
too.
they
This
can
new map
exchange
is
for
kind of
items
fire.
like, self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Wait,
Sounds
you get
neat. But are Trailblazers
Wait, self-modeling
seriously
resin
expected to
in the
take on
shop?
more permanent challenges each time there's a new version? That's gonna eat into our simulated
free links
universe
when
testing
Natasha's
time, you
on
know?
banner.
Hold your horses, Madam Herda.
They're just cooking
These 2
her.
permanent game modes will be seeing changes of their own in the update schedule. From
So
version
it's gonna be a
1.6
2-week?
onwards, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure Fiction will be updated in
Dude,
rotation.
Genshin wishes
Every
it could
Memory of
have
Chaos
this
update will
endgame,
be
man.
followed 2 weeks later
Bro,
by a
imagine
Pure
we have
Fiction event.
2 rotating
Subsequently, 2
endgames
weeks
in
after
Genshin.
that, a new Memory of Chaos
Man.
will start.
In which case, each version contains 3 such
There's going to be
updates,
2
meaning
weeks
that
of
Trailblazers
downtime
can obtain
between
a maximum
endgame
of
changes.
2,160 stellar jades across the
HSR.
Forgotten
That
Hall
is
and Pure
crazy.
Fiction events.
In addition, the availability of each phase of Memory of Chaos will be extended from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos starts, the previous phase will still be available. The same is also true of Pure Fiction.
Ergo, Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to
Okay.
experience challenge gameplay.
You got it. And I almost
So the
forgot about
MOCs
another
overlap.
significant
I
new
wonder what that
feature
looks like in
version
the menus.
1.6. Get ready for the Forgotten Hall auto clear function.
Dude, the auto clear
After
is
the
going to be so
1.6
good.
update, Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest memory of chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars.
Wait, they
Upon
leaked
achieving
the
a
buff.
3-star
It's a
victory,
follow-up buff
they
that
instantly
reduces
receive
defense.
all rewards from the preceding stages. Just a heads up, that stage 7
Okay, but
is
why are they
currently
using
the highest
Jing Liu
stage
versus
that
this icy guy?
Trailblazers can start their challenge.
Whoa, in other words, as long as I've achieved a 3-star victory in stage 7, and
Yeah, I'm
I
not gonna
attain the
lie,
same
Ruan
victory
Mei's
in any
animations are
given
kind of
Forgotten
admitting
Hall
to
Memory of
Bronya's
Chaos
look
update,
way better.
I can get my hands on
And
rewards
Bronya's
for the
a standard
previous 6
character.
stages?
Precisely.
Another Trailblazer time saver, it would seem.
That's not all. The 1.6 update will further improve the user friendliness of the team.
I need them to
setup
work on
in the
this when
Forgotten
Black
Hall.
Swan comes out. I
As
can't have this
Trailblazers
level of
progress through
Middington
stages
out
in Forgotten
when
Hall
Black
Memory
Swan's
of
out.
Chaos, the team setup
Hoyo,
from the previous stage
you're
will
cooking
be
with the
carried
end
over
game. You're
by
not
default.
cooking with the
Plus,
animations.
with the
Come
new
on.
team setup switching and one-click clear functions, lineups can be adjusted at the drop of a hat.
Wait, did you see the
Impressive.
swap button?
It
That's
seems
so
that
good.
optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm priority.
Absolutely. And guess what else?
Nah.
Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training, allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain material stages.
This might require further explanation.
Simply put, even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material stages to gather leveling materials for their characters.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
And of course, where would 1.6 be
The
without
login
the
bonus.
ever-exciting
The
check-in
login
event?
bonus.
Participating in the Gift of Odyssey event allows Trailblazers to get their hands on 10 warps.
I think the Trailblazers will be looking forward to this one.
Indubitably.
Did I have to make like 10 TikToks?
Alrighty.
It's
that
time. I'm
already,
gonna be
folks.
recording a lot.
Big shout out to all our
HSR
Trailblazers for their
gamers.
incredible love and support.
HSR
Honkai
gamers.
Star Rail recently
HSR
garnered incredible
gamers.
awards and nominations. On behalf of the project team, I, Albert, would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the interruption.
Wait, that's him?
You are now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Huh?
It has
Veritas
come to my
Ratio?
attention that your broadcast today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with myself. If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr. Ratio!
The dissemination and sharing of
I can't take this guy seriously.
as well as truth is imperative.
He
in
sounds
my
like
esteemed
Baiju, but like
capacity, demand
more
that every
serious, but it's, like,
trailblazer
funny.
be given access to a proper education. When version 1.6's Pantaray event warp becomes available, every trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall
free
become
Dr. Ratio in
ubiquitous.
mail.
With this, I bid you farewell.
And there we
No,
have it,
that's gotta be
folks.
Cap.
The esteemed Dr. Ratio. So,
They're not
I
lying.
think we've covered all the content for version 1.6. Thank you once again to our 3 geniuses for
They're
their
not
support.
lying. They're
But
not lying.
Don't go anywhere just
Well,
yet
I'm
now.
recording a video right
Stay
now.
tuned for an IPM bonus
Yo,
program.
Honkai Star Wars players, we are getting a
Here
free
comes
Dr.
Sunday.
Ratio in the mail for version
I thought it was
1.6.
Friday today.
This is not
Question.
cap.
Does the IPC
Genshin wishes
not rest
they could
at the
do this.
weekend?
What the?
that's 2 full days of simulated universe testing. Trailblazers, you know what to do.
I'm not talking about the weekend, y'all. I'm talking about
Wait.
our next special guest.
Wait. I thought he was memeing. We're actually getting him in the mail. Free 5-star and the game has not even been out for a year. Free 5-star and the game has not even been out for a year. What the? This pretty much confirms that we're gonna get a free 5-star for anniversary, no? Like, I feel like that pretty much confirms it. I mean, anyways, though, it's a character on your account. If you ever feel like building him, you can. That's huge that they're giving out a free doctor issue. That is crazy.
Good evening and welcome to the Family's Charmony Festival Conference. I'm your host, Albert. This once-in-an-amber-era event is near at hand, and the eyes of the universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities, Penacony. Tonight, we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family in Penacony, Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Who is Mr. Sunday?
I am Sunday.
Welcome, good sir. Your presence here lights up our humble studio.
You are too kind, Mr. Owlbert. If it were not for the IPM's generous invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to introduce your audience to our festival, nor its location. That is to say, Penacony.
Is bro an
Penacony
angel?
is located in the Asdana star system. It is a
Oh, he's
holiday
from
destination
Penacony.
of universal repute, known to many as the planet of festivities.
There's too much going on for my
Our
brain.
guests will be staying in the Reverie, a luxurious hotel where one may travel freely between reality and dreamscape, basking in dreams that are uniquely yours.
I'm curious, what makes this festival different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Penacony tradition
He has the
with
blue
a long
archive
history,
hollow on.
and we have built on that foundation to achieve
Oh my
something
God.
truly extraordinary. The family on Penacony has, for the first time, issued public invitations to various factions of the cosmos, welcoming them to partake in our magnificent ceremony. Members of the 5 great families, which together make up the family on Penacony, as well as staff members of the Reverie, are united in welcoming the universe to our home.
Rumor has it that your sister, the cosmic superstar Miss Robin, is set to perform at the ceremony.
No, free
You
5-star in the
heard
mail, though, from
On behalf
Hoyoverse?
of the family,
It
Robin
doesn't
will be
add
singing
up.
at the opening of the festival in honor of the Eon of
Who
Harmony.
is that?
My sister has already arrived in Penacony, and dress rehearsals are well underway. Our guests are in for quite the show.
Miss Robin's participation will
I like
undoubtedly
green
make the
eyes and white
ceremony
hair. I'm
all
kind
the more
of, yo,
dazzling.
green eyes and white hair, I'm
Mr.
kind of
Sunday,
locked in.
Would you be able to divulge any details about the festival's preparations?
All manner of preparations are unfolding as we speak.
Misha.
The Reverie's renovation works are drawing to a close, and so too is its human resources overhaul. Our level of service will be better than ever. Separately, we have introduced performers
Firefly.
and service personnel from the Iris family to Penacony's principal scenic areas and
Wait,
leisure
they're just
facilities.
revealing the whole cast.
I'm sure they will help our guests to feel right at home. Needless to
Gallagher.
say, safety is our primary concern.
That looks like Welt with a
And
lighter.
so, the devoted
gonna lie.
and courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the festival. Danger does not exist in Penacony's dreams, and the family promises that the safety of every guest is guaranteed. Of course, the family is
Duke
also forgiving.
Inferno.
Perhaps you are a member of the Annihilation Gang,
What?
or even
Duke
the Stellaron
Inferno.
Hunters.
Sam.
If you cherish dreams and uphold benevolence, Penacony welcomes your arrival.
Wait, are they just gonna reveal every
Since
character
issuing
coming
the
out?
invitations, we have received many replies from various organizations throughout the universe. Today will be the first time we are publishing the guest list.
All in the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord. He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stone Hearts.
Aventurine. Oh, this is the guy talking to
Aventurine.
Topaz.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, the nameless carry forward the trailblazing will of Akavili and build bridges between
Dude,
the
I was
stars.
not
The
expecting this
navigator
from
of the Astral
watching this
Express,
live stream
Miss
today.
Himiko, along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence. trading knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic network of shared resources.
This deserves a Gib Pog
Renowned
thumbnail.
Scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Veridus Ratio. We think, therefore we are, and memories are proof of existence. She's committed to safeguarding and sharing these memories, and able to journey beyond the corporeal into the cosmos. Hails from the Garden of Recollection, it's none other than the Memo Keeper herself, Miss
Is that her
Black
Lycone art?
Swan.
Oh my
In the uncaring
god.
expanse of the cosmos, elation exists as a
Oh
balm
my,
for
oh
summer.
my god.
Forever resilient, never disheartened, ceaselessly untearful, endlessly present, and here representing the
Wait,
mass
she's
food,
literally Yuei Mi and Hu Tao.
Sparkle.
Wait, she literally
Following the
is. She's a
path of the
fusion.
hunt, journeying from one planet to another, upholding justice, eradicating evil, and then doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long.
Silly?
Representing the Galaxy Rangers, Miss Acheron takes the stage once more.
On behalf of the family, I hereby warmly welcome our guests to participate in this, our grand celebration. Penacony awaits you.
There's more! What? Damn, that was like a 2-second, that was a 2-second little tease. That's the end? What? 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 Yeah, HSR devs, they're cooking. You cannot say HSR devs are ever not cooking. Cause what?